Infurnoe, it's time to go. Alright. Let's go. Okay. I can do this. Your Highness? Major. It's about time. I don't know if you or any of our troops have noticed this yet, but we've lost against the Mixels so many times that I've practically lost count. And something tells me that our plans are heavily flawed. Do you agree, Major?
Well, I wouldn't say our plans were heavily flawed. I mean, nothing's perfect, right? And losing, that's a bit of a harsh term, you know? I guess just in terms of the battle, we were at a disadvantage, that's all.
That's losing, Major.
Oh.
On to my main point. I think the reason that our plans are always failing is because they all have one thing in common. They're all about getting the qubits. Those disgustingly colorful minerals used by equally disgusting creatures. Using them to combine and become one through through a bond. I hate that word. On to my main point. Major, we've been using the same formula over and over and over again that it's almost become predictable. Mixels are always prepared for when we strike, and that's a problem. I feel like such an idiot for not realizing this until now, which is why I think after so long we should do something different for once.
What exactly do you mean by that, sir?
This time we're gonna go for a sneakier approach. When our troops enter the land of the Mixels, they'll hide anywhere that they can. Caves, in the shadows if they have to. All they need to do is just blend in with the surroundings. Fellow Nixels will also be put into groups, armed with dangerous weapons, so no mixed Mixel will be able to stand a chance against them. If a Mixel passes by an area where a group of our troops are hiding in, they'll swiftly come out of hiding, slice them, stab them, maul them, and kill them. And they won't know what hit them. And our troops can go back in hiding. And they can repeat this process over and over again until they kill every Mixel in the land of the Mixels. We can finally punish them for taking away what was ours. Our freedom.
Interesting plan, Your Highness. I mean, it's a little overcomplicated, but it works. Not to be rude, but why are you telling me this? I'll just, let them know that we're ready to do the thing.
Nixels, the king said to start the mission that he gave you. Now go.
Nix! 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 Nix!
Your Highness, our troops have been spread across the land of the Mixels. Good. Now, you wait.
But, you know, just in case this happens, what if they don't come across any Mixels?
Then they move. They are some lucky chicken nuggets. Anyways, on to some more serious news. Earlier this week, a man who would be later identified as Electro Jr. was found dead on the ground. The cause of his death is unknown, but officers did find some stab wounds and some gunshot wounds on his body. My God. The neighbor's baby is way too loud. Speaking of babies, we need to feed Igneous. There you go, bud. Drink up. If only your mother were here to see that. Maybe I should close the windows to block out the noise. Alright then. Now. What the heck? The baby's house.
Hello? Yeah, I just heard gunshots and screaming from my neighbor's house.
Okay, we'll get there ASAP. Something weird's going on. Okay, boys, let's search the area, but be quiet. I need to know what's happening here. Huh. Nothing here. Huh. What to do? 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 Guys, I think I found something. What did you... Oh! Those are dead bodies. My lord, that's disgusting. More stab wounds and gunshot wounds. How many more of these are gonna happen? What was that sound? I recognize that sound. Nixels. It came from over there. They must be the ones responsible for this. Come on, boys. Let's go. Oh man, what's going on? What am I doing here? I should just leave. But I need to know what's going on here. So you're the little guy who's always crying loudly. Those must have been his parents who died. There you are, you scumbags. Those are some cute weapons you got there, but you might as well drop them. We're the MCPD. A bunch of swords and guns won't stop us.
Guys, I got a qubit. Let's max and get rid of these adults.
Nix.
And those were the winning lottery numbers for this week. Make sure not to spoil yourself, LaQuisha. Yesterday afternoon, the MCPD captured a group of Nixels who killed 2 innocent Mixels after receiving a call that the victim's neighbor heard gunshots from their house. Investigators suspect that the Nixels may also be responsible for the death of Electro Jr. earlier this week.
Are you seeing this, Major? They're already onto us. I hate to admit it, but these guys are just way too smart.
Well, there's nothing really to worry about, sir. I mean, they only captured one of the many groups we sent out there, right?
Major, after these attacks, their security is going to increase drastically. It's just how the Mixels work. They always find a way to mess up our plans. I hate it!
Well, sir, remember when we talked about how our plans were flawed? We really ended up finding out really one flaw, right? Which made this plan better from the other ones that we made, but still not good enough to succeed. So, maybe there are some other things that we might need to work on. Like, thinking ahead. thinking outside of the box. Maybe next time we make a plan, we should, think of all the possible outcomes. Try to set a scenario where we are certain to win, and make sure that all the negative outcomes don't happen.
So what you're saying is, if this plan fails, next time we make another one, we should make sure that the plan is 100% flawless, that there are no possible negative outcomes that could happen.
Yes, basically.
It's not a bad one. You just thought of that on the spot, right?
Well, yeah, I did a lot of thinking out loud when, making my suggestion. But, like you said, it could work. In all seriousness, we should wait until this plan fails. And if it does, we'll see what we can do next. We might have a chance of actually succeeding this time.